guess they patterned it after their Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a road race car. I mean, I'd love to get this out on a track.
Looks like it.
It's not much for weight transfer though.
It's all about function.
Yeah. I need to lighten the front end up.
Good.
Yeah. I get them heads going. I get it should be pretty good. It's putting about 260 to the wheels right now. I'd like to get it up to around 400 and just leave it alone.
Is it 750? Is the Holly?
670 Avenger. I'm gonna throw that in the lake as soon as I can afford a EFI system. I've been working on it 2 months. I got it. It's pretty good now. I think I've got some valve spring problems with those. Those camel hump heads. The new school valve springs, double springs, they have a hard time fitting the heads right. And I think I'm losing. I think I'm losing quite a bit because of the geometry of the valve train. Hopefully we can cure that. It sounds like crap inside it, but it really sounds good from the outside.
Yeah.
And get that back pressure when you let off the shift first gear, sound like a turbo car, you know.
They all got a different tune, but that one you can tell how it's good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
You too, man. Have some fun.
Yeah. Small block Chevy heads.
What do you want done to them?
I've got new school dual springs on there.
Okay.
And I've just read an article on Hot Rod. I may be losing. This thing's got a terrible hesitation in it. Now I think what's happening is the height on these new springs crushes the valve guide and the valve seal, and I'm losing the internal compression on that. So I've been working on the carburetor for 2 months. It's got a hesitation. I can move the hesitation to the transition, or I can move it up to mid-range, but I can't get rid of it. So I'm thinking maybe it's the head. And they had the exact same thing in our magazine this month. The guy was making 260 wheels. This is exactly what I'm making. And they fixed them and picked up 130 horsepower.
Okay. The last engine I had done over at Plano Machine.
Yeah.
From 14.
Right.
Yeah, you know where it is. It's behind the auto parts store that keeps changing names.
Yeah.
I've
talked to him. I maybe need to go over and see him, see what he thinks.
Yeah, I'd start there.
I mean, the thing cruises great, runs great. It's just when you accelerate about every other time, it just falls all over itself. What happens is you can actually move the base of the springs, and I'll bet you I get in there, I'll find a couple of those inner springs broken. What they did in Hot Rod is they cut the valve guides down 0.02 of an inch, and they replaced the dual springs with the conical single coil springs, and like I said, picked up 130 horsepower.
So that sounds like you're on the right track.
Yeah. On the other hand, I got me a 6-liter LS out there being built.
So in other words, just leave it alone until you get the new one?
Well, that's the debate. I mean, because after they fixed their heads, they got thinking about it, and they went out and bought a set of Edelbrock aluminum heads for it. And I was well, but that's $1,500. That'd just about get my LS motor built,
There you go.
So
It's
But
always something.
Yeah, but I'm having it. I mean, the thing cruises great. It handles fine out on the highway. I just, if somebody pulls up and wants to race, I gotta say, I don't race it.
Well, now see, that's your ticket saver.
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep you out of trouble.
I know. I think all them poor police officers in McKinney and Frisco and Plano, not having the benefit of my contributions each month.
All right.
They sit out there on the side at 121, just all long face. There you go. There's somebody going down to make up the slack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I was talking today. I guess I'm finally starting to admit I shouldn't have started driving it before I finished it, because I'll never finish
Right.
it.
I have that same theory. Like this car and the other one I built, I wouldn't even wire it or anything till it was painted.
Right.
Because I knew if I put this together and got it running in primer,
Yeah.
it would still be.
It's going to be a rat rod. Yes. Well, I've been admiring that car for, I guess, 5-6 years now. You've had that thing for a while. Yeah.
I've had it for almost 30 years.
Yeah. Well, I think I saw it. First time I saw it was probably Keller's 10 years ago.
Most likely.
Yeah. Or maybe 20.
Most likely.
I've lived here in Dallas over 20 years, 22 years. As long as I ever lived any place in my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like Dallas all right.
I love the car business. I mean, you can go to a car show almost every night.
Yeah, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was move to California because that's where all the hot rods were. And my brother and sister both moved to the West Coast, and I stayed here.
I got a friend whose dad was a hot rodder out there in L.A., and he's still got his own shop. But Brian said he came here. He said he thought they did the hot rods out there. He said, but we got into more stuff around here in the last 10, 15 years. I got out of the Army and came here. I stayed away from cars. I said, I got a family.
Right.
I can't get into this. So when the last daughter moved out of the house, I
Time
said,
to go.
here we go. I said, honey, clear a space out of the living room. We got to put an engine in here. I've been, I guess the first time I went to Keller was probably 21 years ago. It was an old place then.
Oh, yeah. I think that place started out as an old place.
Yeah. Well, I always joke that they hired some guy from France to come in and design the nasty bathrooms. Only a guy from France to think up bathrooms like that. But,
that's a funny story. I went up there for years and years and always heard the horror stories about the bathroom, so I never would go in there. And then one night it's kind of like, I got to go in there. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
You ain't been there lately then.
Oh, yeah.
I walked in there one night and the whole toilet was all full of beer bottles.
Oh,
yeah,
The urinal part of it's not so bad.
Yeah. Just close your eyes and go for it. But anyhow, it was. I made some friends down there. I got people that for 22 years I know, and I've never made friends like that my whole life.
Yep.
Oh, it's just like you. I mean, we've been running around bumping into each other 20 years. I just now, met you here the last. Anyhow, I guess I'll head on back to the house.
All right. Well, have fun.
You bet. Get all this warm weather in. And I tell everybody, I worked all summer on the roadster. I could drive this winter.
Yep. Yep. Well, this is that time of year. In October when we get a 50-degree day, everybody's just freezing to death. But by January, if it's 50 degrees, it's like, man, what a nice day.
Yeah, let's take the car out.
Well, I got a heater, so I'm going to take mine out all the time, as long as it's not raining.
I believe my next investment is going to be in a power steering. I don't know why. People tell me that it's really become pleasant to drive with the independent front suspension and power steering. I thought I'd try that now. Wish I could afford a convertible top.
They don't make one for these cars, do they?
What?
Convertible top. They make a hard top.
No, they make a convertible top,
interchanges.
but it's $3,500.
Oh.
I may have to save the rest of my life to get that. I'm waiting for somebody to get tired of theirs and get it and screw it up and have to sell it. But yeah, they make a beautiful top. It just barely clears the roll bar here and it hooks to this windshield. I mean, so it's really what do they call it? Chopped. Yeah, it's really chopped. Now I've got the hard tops.
Right.
And it's a full size. Well, no, it's been chopped a little. It's a bit shorter than yours, but it probably comes up to there.
Right.
It clears that by about 6 inches.
Oh, okay. I saw one of these that somebody had taken that hard top and made it a permanent top. Had a really unique look to it.
Well, I think the intent was to do that, but a lot of guys said, well, I'll just keep it where I can take it off. It takes about 2 hours to put one on and off once you get lined up. My problem is lining up the door and lining up the electric with the windows and everything. But now that I can do the fiberglass, I'm not afraid of it, but I just get the motor right and everything. It'll be something to do when it starts snowing.
There you go.
Well, it was good seeing you. I'll see you
All right,
next
we'll
time.
see you next time.